Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I did say yesterday that we was going to do 90 days part 2 tell all on my channel, so here we are. Obviously Ablavi is here tonight, and yeah, let's just get into it. Which couple should we start with discussing? Because the tell all was good, wasn't it?
It was, but it was a little bit. I think that low key. Do you think Memphis is pregnant again?
I think so, because the way she was like, this is too much, this is too much. Like, this man is busting up in there, trust me. He's having as many babies, so his footing in America is strong. That's what I believe. I think his footing in America, he wants to be able to never be able to be told to leave. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think. So that
Well, then
he can
why is
have
he
a
acting a
guarantee.
fool online?
Huh?
Why is he acting a fool online then?
I don't know. What have you been seeing? Because I don't really watch the up-to-date stuff.
I was watching it and I saw a post and it said, "That's not my baby."
Oh,
Yada
really?
yada. That's her ex's baby. Then the ex-boyfriend said that's not his baby. Like, it's a ghetto mess.
I didn't know that. Because I don't follow people on social. I don't really do social media. But no, I mean, Memphis, right. Well,
Like, they going at it online. So it was just weird to me to see him on the tiller being so lovey-dovey.
yeah, saying she's an amazing girl, and they're happy to have a really good relationship, blah blah blah. He couldn't be there for his son. I mean, who did they start with? Do you remember who they started with?
They came back. God, who did they start with?
They were still talking about
Usman and Kimberly, because she went outside.
Oh yeah, the Zara thing. Yes.
She was like, "Yo, man," and then he was like, "Calm down. I didn't do anything with Zara. I don't cheat. I didn't do anything. I could cheat, but I'm with you. You could cheat in America." It's just stupidness.
He was like, "Don't cry, Kimberly. Don't cry. Don't cry, Kimberly." And the son was like, "Why are you talking to her like that?" It was very funny, actually, because it's like the son, it's so awkward. Don't you think it's awkward for your grown-ass son to be there with your like, I don't know, for me, culturally, it's just wrong. It's just weird. It's awkward. It's weird. You've got a man that's similar age to you, and you're there talking to this man like you actually have any type of respect for him. Oh, you don't. So it's all a bit awkward.
They all chasing fame, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, 100%. I think so too. I think he's doing it for his social media. I think that her son, doesn't really care for mom. I think he knows that mom dates different men and things like that. Because clearly she's been chasing happiness ever since the man divorced her, right? And I think she's been doing the online dating thing for a bit. The fact that he knows his mom was spending money on this man and buying a PlayStation and whatnot. Come on now. Like, I'm not saying you can tell your mom what to do, but I would have thought you would have had told your mom, like, what she's doing is ridiculous. None of that was brought up. So I don't know. I think I find the whole him and Zara and Thingy situation. We all know he wanted Zara. Zara probably just dumped him. That's why he's saying, me and Zara, we don't even talk. We're supposed to believe that you would have left that girl for Kimberly.
Yeah, because Kimberly is the cash cow. Somebody like Zara, he's expected to behave. Kimberly will let him have another girl and get pregnant and sleep around and do whatever he wants.
And this is what I mean. I think with Kimberly, because she's allowing all of that, I don't even know why it's an issue as such. Like, okay, he didn't tell you, whatever. But at the end of the day, you're already co-signing the fact that this man can go and have another baby with somebody else. So whether that's talking to women online or full on having a baby, what are you gonna be there when this baby is gonna getting conceived? You know what I mean? Like,
she's
what is the plan?
There taking care of her stepchild.
what is the plan here, Kimberly? She says one thing, but she can't deal with the simplest things. So, to me, emotionally, she's not ready to be no second wife or allow him to have kids with somebody else. You don't even want him talking to other women. You're crying, talking about, let me just enjoy being such a boy's girlfriend. She's just like a little, she behaves like a young 16-year-old girl who's naive, who is in love, who has probably had sex for the first time. You know what I mean? Like, it's just ridiculous. It doesn't make no sense.
Kimberly is chasing for love, and she's doing
Well,
it the wrong way.
yeah, 100%.
She's so busy keeping up with the Joneses, getting. I don't know what her, like, if her ex has a young girlfriend, maybe that's why. But she's really acting a fool.
Yeah, Kimberly, I don't get it. She went outside, had a cigarette. Her son came outside, was hugging her up. It was just like, really, like, what am I going to do? Am I going to stay with him now? And it's like, Kimberly, you're going to stay with this man regardless of anything. You are just happy to be with somebody at your age. And it's sad, because she should have enough confidence to want to be on her own or be with somebody that's worthy of her, right? But instead, she will put up with all this BS just so she can say she has a Nigerian man. Trust me, she'll stay with him. Or until her money runs dry and she realizes that this man is actually broken her lifestyle, her life, then that's when she'll leave him, I think. And then it will be too late.
Listen, if she want to spend her senior years with that Dusty, let her. I'm not, like, I don't even care. She's not the most ruthless. The most ruthless was a woman from Latin America. I don't know what's in the water. Those women would be ruthless tonight.
Yeah, they were. Now let's talk about Gino and
No, let's
Jasmine.
go to Ella and Johnny, because that one didn't make sense to me.
You know what? I knew you couldn't resist. I knew it. Go on.
Okay, first of all, I kept looking at her hair. You talk about Jasmine's hair. What the hell kind of colors does she have in her hair? You saw
I don't know. I think it was, okay, you know how white women want to do the pink Smurf looking thing and all that My Little Pony hair thing. What it is you got to color it, tone it, color it, all that stuff. So I think she came to the show thinking it looks cute, but it could have done with a couple of toners and fixing the color properly, because it was kind of like a pinkish, off pinkish, blondish kind of hair, wasn't it? And
yeah,
then
she needed a wig. She needed to borrow Jasmine's wig.
Yeah, because remember, in some of the confessionals, you see that she has brown hair naturally, right?
Mm-hmm.
That brown, is it auburn? That color, that brownish, yeah, kind of like. So I think she tried to obviously go a bit lighter and then match with her dress, but no, I don't like Ella. Ella and the way she sits, it's just too butch for me. I don't know how John is gonna do. Johnny has been humiliated in, like how he said, in Asian culture. This man has had his balls chopped off and put on a platter in front of everybody, basically.
Well, that's the price he pays for an American girl.
Yeah. So I think in that sense, in the long run, it will do Johnny more damage than anything, because he's going to come over to America, if he ever does come over, and he's going to find that she is too big and that he cannot keep up with the things that she wants. And I think she's a bit of a freak in the sheets, and what's it called? Johnny ain't ready for that, I mean, and she's bigger than he thinks. I mean, then again, Johnny can see her sitting on the stage, so I don't know. The camera makes you look big.
In real life is different. Like,
I mean, the camera makes you look bigger, don't they say? So I suppose you should be okay.
But like, if you see somebody to the side and then you see when you see somebody naked, that's really when you see somebody, because people were girls and all types of shit.
That's true. Hey, Damsel, thanks for joining, darling. Sorry, I'm on a bit later than usual tonight. I was doing a few things, and it kind of ran a bit later than I expected. But thanks for joining.
Have a hotel.
But yeah, so what I was gonna say is, yeah. So with Ella, I just don't know. Everybody was kind of on her case, but you see, I liked how Jasmine did point out that you try to spin things in your favor. One minute you're the victim, you know what I mean, and you need affection. The next minute you're talking about you already cheated. Oh no, no. The one minute she's complaining that, oh, this man keeps canceling on me, but the next you're actually doing worse things. So I mean, come on, either be with him or just leave her alone. Leave him alone. It's one of the two. But the way she said she's going to now wait for him, however long it takes, because he forgave her for cheating, again, it shows her insecurities as much as it does her the things that she feels great about, because I think in her head she thinks that this man will come over and they'll live happily ever after, but in the long run Johnny's not going to be able to trust her, because he's going to think that whenever times are hard with them, or maybe he has to go back to where is he from again, China?
China.
Yeah, whenever he has to go back, because remember, he still has his son. He can't stay here forever when he visits. He still has to go back and be with his parents and stuff. He's going to wonder whether she's going to cheat and do other things. So I don't think I think they're doomed anyway. They are
I
doomed.
don't understand why she don't get with the guy who keeps comforting her.
Yeah.
Like if he's
The way that she can get people to fly over, why doesn't she find somebody else that can be there with her? I don't get it. She's stuck on this whole fantasy thing, the cosplay thing. That plays a big part as well, I think.
But like, as you can see, I told you, everybody has somebody that's willing to date them.
No, 100%. A lot of men like bigger girls, Don't get it twisted. They love it. Because with a bigger girl, honey, you're not going hungry. The man is well taken.
I know some big girls who you see they man, you be like, what am I doing wrong?
Thank you. It's because they cook, they keep him satisfied. The man is not going hungry. Okay, let me tell you something. They might even be backstack and cracking. I mean, they are getting it.
But I'm saying that she obviously the other man likes her enough, because I'm not going to fly to the another part of the country for just a friend. And she did have sex with him.
100%. 100%. The man stayed in the spare room, my ass. Listen, stop it, Ella. Ella, you're too sexual. You're too sexual. You know what I mean? From the way you explained yourself, you're too sexual. I can imagine her having 2 drinks and it's all over. Ella is an easy. No, I hate to say it, but when you're like in high school, the bigger girls are like loose. Ella is loose. Okay, she will get it where she can get it. If a man shows interest in her, I feel like Ella is very quick won over. And I agree with damsel in a dress. Ella's very childish, because the way she sits there and cries, talking about, I didn't mean to do it, and all of that. No, I don't fall for that BS.
But I had a problem with everybody on the stage being very hypercritical of her, because I thought all of y'all relationships are fucked up. Why are you getting on her when Gino is a fool setting naked pictures? Mahogany and Ben are playing with us. Like, there's no good relationship. So why are y'all coming down on Ella like what she's doing is so bad?
Well, morally, the worst one is Ben.
But did you see how the rest of the cast, especially Kimberly, and it was like, ma'am, you went to Tanzania and was a potential.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Like, how did they not discuss that? I feel like the tell-all could have been better if they how should I say, if they confronted a lot of these people with the things that were said in the confessionals and the things that came out. Like with Mahogany, they should have stayed on the point of the fake Airbnb business and the fact that a lot of people online thought she was being fake. Come on now. And actually, I wanted to go back and pause on that picture of hers when she was standing on the steps in a brown auburn looking dress. And that looked filtered too, yet again. But then, did you see how we could kind of see her body shape? She's very squared when she had the shorts on, right?
Yeah,
In the
very
clips that
square.
he made. Very squared and flat. Very squared and flat from the backside. She's not no sexy Colombian girl that has a booty and, you know what I mean? I mean, Jimena at this point from the neck down looks better than her.
Well, I mean, Jimena was. This is the problem I had. It seemed like the editing was done really odd because why was Jasmine and who is it? Jasmine and Mahogany were always talking and nobody else was.
Yeah. Who was talking? Sorry.
Jasmine and Mahogany.
Yes. I mean, out of all the women, you mean?
Yeah.
You feel like they got more dialogue than anybody else?
Absolutely.
Jasmine,
because it will go to Ella and then Jasmine is talking and I'm going, Kimberly was talking a lot too, but I rarely heard Memphis. Memphis made one comment. The whole, you know?
Yeah, Memphis, I think, spoke about the cheating part with Ella, and I think she spoke to Kimberly about the fact that she's willing to be a second wife with the baby situation. That's all she spoke about, I think. I don't think she really, and I think Jasmine had a lot of good points, though. I really thought Jasmine had a lot of good points.
Well, it's like calling the cat, like nobody had a functional.
No. I think, you know what, as fucked up as what Gino did, them two are age-appropriate people. Do you understand? Them two could be together as much as she's like hotter than him and he's, you know, a bit of a nerd. I think as crazy as she is, he's weird and crazy in his own way. They are fine. Then you've got Memphis and Hamza. Only cultural differences wise, is he a lot younger than her? Not really. People have a lot more age difference. Ben is the one that is really psychologically fucked up. Do you understand what I mean? And then you've got Kimberly, which is fucked up as well, because you've got your son right there, which is the same age. You know, and then Ella, in her own little way, it's the cosplay thing and that fantasy shit. She has her own issues because she's a big girl. And then who else have we got left next to her?
But this is what Ella doesn't get. She's going to have the same problems when she loses the weight.
She could what?
She's going to have the same problems when she loses the weight.
No, yeah, it's psychological for her. 100%. She thinks that by looking for affection, as in physical affection, she feels great. But at the end of the day, whoever she looks for physical affection from, a lot of the time, they're not there afterwards, are they? It was just that moment of physical affection. And then the person is gone. And then she feels like shit. And then she goes and eats her cows. No, sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
Petty. You're so petty. You're so petty. No, we was going to be good tonight.
I'm so sorry. It's Ramadan. I'm supposed to be good. Okay, I'm trying.
You're so bad. Listen, I thought she looked okay. No, this is what I mean. This is what bothered me though. Why, if this was a reunion, why didn't everybody come dressed? Like everybody was acting like, you know, they going to a Zoom meeting.
I mean, Memphis tried. Memphis looked cute. Who else? I mean, Jasmine went all out. Her nails were pink. Her dress was pink. She looked like a Barbie. And then, what's his face? Gino always looks shit anyway. Then you've got Ben, who always has tops on that barely cover his belly button. I don't get that. It's like he's shocked.
I don't know. Yeah, he be always looking like he's trying to find a cute man to hang out with. Listen, he was giving me very much. I like Bussy 2T.
And on top of that, why are you still wearing that Harley Davidson jacket? Is that all you own? Like, it's embarrassing to see these people constantly in the same clothes that they do the confessionals in episode 2. Like, come on now, it's the tell-all. Can you not put on a nice little something? I don't get it. And then
I just thought everybody looked a little too casual. I thought the Keebler Elf looked ridiculous with his toddler suit. I thought
And then you had who else was next to Thingy? Oh, you had Mike and Jimena. Jimena looked okay. The son
No,
had a
she looked like garbage. She put on one of those Sheen's jersey dresses. It looked a
well,
mess.
you're so fucked
I'm,
up. I
I'm
knew I
like,
you know.
I was looking at her. I
You're
was
right.
like,
Did you see the little cutout? That's like a typical
yeah,
pretty little thing dress or a misguided or yeah.
that was Sheen 12.99 dress with the jersey cutout. That's like what you wear to a Yankees game. She took that mess to the reunion. And then this is a pet peeve of mine. Why don't they get them a hotel suite? I hate that they have to be on headphones on the reunion. It annoys the crap out of me.
You mean the ones that are not there?
Yeah.
I mean
I hate seeing those white headphone strings. It's
oh,
so ghetto.
the ear thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They could easily have them on a little earpod, like an iPhone earpod or whatever, and put that in. But I don't know how it works. I think maybe in the studio, that's the only way they have to connect you up, maybe. But,
Maybe. But she.
but go on.
So, not the Keebler elf.
Who?
I'm sorry. Who else? Sorry, we're not talking about the Keebler elf. We're
Yeah.
talking about Ella and Johnny. Ella slept with that man and who flew to her birthday but didn't want to pay for a hotel. That sounds crazy. Like, hey, I'm gonna visit you, but I'm not gonna pay for a hotel.
Like Ben said, that was pre-planned. Okay. Somebody's not going to come and visit me if we haven't made arrangements of where you're staying. Okay. And especially when it's, okay, how are you going to say in a sentence, in one sentence, I didn't want to be alone for my birthday and he came to see me? That to me sounds more like booty call came to see me. Do you understand what I mean? Like, come on now. That wasn't a friendly, I didn't want to be alone. If you didn't want to be alone, you call your girlfriends. Where are your girlfriends? Where is that girl? The other one that was
She
right
said
there.
it's been 2 years and she needs the meat.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Let me ask you something. Do you think her and Johnny physically are going to connect?
I really don't know because I feel like Johnny is very traditional in a way of loyalty. Yeah. So I think the way he spoke to his friends about her and the way he said that she has been there for me when it was hard for me and I have to go and see her and I'm going to lose her if I don't go and all these things. I think for him, it's more about loyalty more than anything. She was there for him through his tough times. So he feels in a way obligated to go over there and venture and, see where it goes. And I think maybe in the end, he will leave. Okay, I'm not going to say he will leave her because they could be happy together. But I
Exactly.
think if he goes over there, when he goes over there and maybe he finds some issues, he may not air those issues quite quickly because, again, the loyalty plays into it. He's way too timid and tender to just be harsh and leave, is what I think. He will probably play it out for a little bit. But then if he wants to leave, he will eventually leave and go back to his son. Because remember, at the end of the day, his son is his biggest kind of get out card, isn't it? In a way. Because if you think about it, once he's ready to come home, he can always say he has to go because of his parents and his son. That's what I think anyway.
Mm. I mean, personally, okay, you just did too much. I meant, do you think Ella and Johnny are going to have good sexual relations? Do you think sexy
I don't
time is
even know. I don't know. I think she will because she wants him. But it's him. The cards are in his, the ball is in his court. Because last time, again, the ball was in the man's court. Remember when she met the Indian guy? He decided she was too big, right? It wasn't the other way around, even though he had a pot belly too. She didn't say, "Oh, you look different."
you're so petty.
You know what I mean? He had a pot belly. Come on now. They were both hugging each other. Remember? Let me not go back into this. They both had big bellies, okay? And what's it called? So I think with Ella, the problem is she's always open for it. She's always up for it. She's always open for the relationship because she wants to be with somebody. You understand what I mean? So in that sense, it's Johnny that has to come off that plane, look at her, and either say, wow, you are what I wanted, or hug her and say, wow, hi, baby. But in his head, think, oh my God, this is not what I expected. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference.
Mm.
And I think it all depends. It all depends on Johnny. But again, I think he's loyal. I think he's too loyal and too timid to just be harsh and leave her and say he doesn't want to be with her.
Mm.
You know what? Nah, you're not doing enough. But I'm doing too much. You
Okay,
ain't
let me
doing
tell you.
enough.
Okay, I'll say it because you being too dignified. I don't think they're really sexually compatible. Because if she's getting like this, she's a nympho. She's gonna be asking for it all day and all night. You gave me
100%.
wait 2 years.
100%.
I
And I
need it.
don't know. Yeah, and I don't know if Johnny's thing even is gonna hold up. Like, come on now, that's a
Yeah, and
lot.
she needs something she can ride all the time because
Yeah,
Ella is a girl who likes to ride. Giddy up.
yeah, and she's big. So the smaller you are, the more you're gonna just disappear in between the butt cheeks. So I don't even know how he's gonna cope. He better have something to put on the table because I know you're Chinese and they don't always come. You know what I mean? I don't want to
Anyways, I
specify,
also thought I think it's funny that everybody was upset with her cheating, but Johnny.
right? Sitting there in his red suit. Listen, stop trying to be Karate Kid, okay? Johnny, come on now. Even you in your pictures didn't really look what you looked like. Let's be real. Your mouth is always dry, and then when you're talking, you're always like, I don't know, man. I don't like his. He's too timid. Like I need a man with a backbone. He has no backbone. Look at her. She will break him in half. He will literally break him in half. He needs a backbone, literally and figuratively. He needs a bit more of a oomph about him. She doesn't want that. You know who she would be perfectly fitted with? Remember the one who was with Natalie living up in the woods?
Mm-hmm.
He would probably break her back in because the two of them would be great together. He wants to sit down and drink beer. She can ride it while he does that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no.
But anyways, I found it very interesting. Everybody wanted to chime in, and even Sean. And then she said, "Well, what if he did this to you?" She's like, "I would be fine with it. I wouldn't even be mad."
True.
Ella,
She wouldn't be mad, what?
she wouldn't be mad if he cheated on him. If
I
Johnny
think,
cheated
I
on
think,
her.
listen, Johnny can come in February all he likes, but as soon as he leaves, she's going to be with other people again. Trust me. I think she's one of those females that has her moments when she's there alone, and she's done eating the cow. She's like, I want somebody to rub my belly, and then she'll call somebody. And then it goes from rubbing her belly to rubbing other things. I think that's what happens. I think she's just one of those women. What can you do if you're sexually, if you're somebody who wants it more all the time, what are you going to do? The
Mm.
man is not there. I'm not saying go and cheat, but be real with who you are and don't, how should I say, don't promise relationships to people if you're not going to be in a relationship.
Mm.
She's very manipulative, though, I think, because she will play this in her favor. You're not doing enough, man. I, I
I'm
don't know.
listening to you. You are the driver of this
I
ship. You
don't
know me.
know. You know what? I can't with you today. So yeah,
I
next,
personally just think that.
next couple anyway. After her, after what when you finish. Go on.
Well, this is one of the more boring couples. There's not. I just think that she was hilarious when she started crying. I started laughing, It was so funny to me when she started crying. I was like,
You
why
mean
are you?
when her backside didn't allow her to get up out the chair? That and everybody else went to lunch, and she decided to sit there like some butcher farmer with her leg.
Mhm.
I don't like the way she sits, with her leg. The fact that she can actually bend her leg and be flexible enough to put her ankle on top of her other knee. I
You're
was quite
so
impressed.
petty.
No, I was quite impressed because I said, when your thighs are thick, you can't do certain things. If your thighs are too thick, you cannot cross your legs and still keep your heels on the floor. That exercise. That's when I know I need to lose a couple of inches. When I've gained a couple of inches, I cannot do that move. I can't stand with both feet crossed, and have your heels still on the floor. Hey, Hector. Hey, Hector. Why are you laughing?
Because I've never had that problem.
Trust me, try it tomorrow and see if you can do that move.
I know I can do it. I used to do ballet.
Okay, good. That you know what I mean, right? You just stand there straight and just put one leg over the other, but still have your heels on the floor.
Yeah.
And you have to stretch out your hamstrings.
Yes.
Your legs have to be straight. Yes. Not everybody can do that. I'm just saying.
I think Ella can.
That's what I'm saying. The way she twists that leg and put the ankle on the other knee.
I think she can put her leg up and do a lot of tricks.
You know what? That's what I mean. That's exactly what I mean. See, me and you are on the same wavelength here. That's exactly what I mean.
She will teach you a few things about the Kama Sutra book.
I think. I think she would do a full split. Trust me, one of those.
Oh yes, honey, she would do a full split. She would be out here doing backflips. Like, listen, y'all men in the chat, y'all don't know what you missing out.
I'm telling you, you better get you some big girl. You know what I mean? Because they can be so flexible. You'd be surprised. And I think Ella is quite flexible. I think she practices with those dogs that she's got running around her every minute talking about. This is my food. You'll get yours in a minute. Like she's gonna sit there and they're gonna lick her out.
Listen, she did the back. Listen, when Ella said it's been 2 years and she needs her meat, I said,
My love language is physical touch. Is that what she said? My love language is physical. I just need it.
There's some videos I need to watch of a certain variety because I'm just curious of how it happens.
Yeah.
Like, I think she should go on OnlyFans. I would even do it.
No, I don't like the layer thing. You see the layers? I don't know. No, I don't think.
But if you're going through like an archery bow, you just spread and pop.
Hilarious, spread and pop.
Right, that's what you do. You just pull it up and get in it, right? Man, in the chat who's done this, let us know. Because I'm really
Hector, have you got anything to add on that front? I don't know if you like the layers.
Because you say you like everything. Well, not everything. But you say you like a variety. I'm just curious because I'm sure the man she was with was skinny because she gives me a tease that she don't like men her size.
Who, Ella?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't want a man her size. She wants a skinnier guy, 100%.
But I've never seen a woman at her size.
You've never?
I've never. Let me see.
Come on, you've seen 66, what is it? 600
Not her
pounds?
size.
Is she more than 600 pounds?
I don't know what her weight is, but I know I've never seen a because she has a lot on the stomach. I've never seen a woman with a lot on the.
You mean the shape that she has is very, No, I think the way the stomach sit is because when she wears like shorts or whatever, she tends to, or whatever she wears. Remember, the trousers have a waist, so I think she puts the trousers over her belly, hinges it in the middle, obviously zips it up and whatever, and then you've got belly on top and belly fupa as well. You get it, like
Well,
down
it's
there.
not just a fupa. It's like a. Oh wow! It's a
Oh
lot.
my God! Hold on.
Oh
Hector
my
just
god!
replied. He said, "When laying down, the fat goes to the sides, not droops down. It's gravity." Okay.
So it droops down. So it must feel just like a pillow.
You
So it
think you
must be
can?
very fluffy.
Kevin said, "If you think you can watch those videos, please watch it on an empty stomach."
Okay,
Ablavi.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. Hold on. Let me give some for y'all. Okay, I think even these girls are smaller than Ella. Oh, this one is like her size. Okay.
Yeah, Ella, definitely it's the waist. That's where the danger lies, though. You can be a big girl and still be sexy and be your own, love your body. You know what I mean?
Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay, so it droops. So from what I'm seeing, oh, okay. So the opening is still the same.
Oh my God. I
It's
should
not
hope so. There's just a lot of house built around it. That's all.
exactly. So it's not. I think maybe, but if you go to the gym, this should be nothing. Okay. Maybe the side, but I think you got to put a little. I think it's just like a pillow. Like instead of a leg, just think of a pillow.
You know what? You need to stop talking now. We need to move it on.
It's like it's fluffy. It's like a pillow. It's like a built-in pillow with a body. And then too, it probably is good for like people with egos because the flubber takes a few of the inches. So yeah. Oh
See, but
wow,
this
there
is-
was a man. He has two of them. Wow. And they ride Nabia. Huh. Hector was right. It's like the fat droops. It like spreads.
you know what? I can't.
Yes, it like spreads, and it looks like very
Oh,
fluffy. It looks like a fluffy couch in between it. So maybe you want to take a break, a nice place to sit and lay your head.
oh, God.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go on. I had to see. Okay, go ahead.
I can't. Oh, but yeah, so Johnny and Ella decided to stay together, and he's booked his ticket and he's coming. Now,
But
Sean,
I see Ella as like destroying him because the way she was saying 2 years, she was saying that like when you come, I'ma ride it on like she rides her horse.
she's riding it. She's been practicing. Let me tell you, she's been practicing.
I'm just picturing it in my head, and it's so horrible. Yeah, the guy doesn't fall in. You're so ready. Go ahead.
But yeah, so
Max, I will send you the website.
yeah, forward it to me. So yeah, then we've got, who else did we
Okay,
have?
we should just do Memphis and Hamza. They didn't really bring anything. They didn't even talk about their storyline. The only thing I want to talk about is what is with the translators and Hamza's translator. Why
You know
can't
what?
you?
1 minute, yeah, I was kind of upset because when he was actually saying things that were nice, the man was nowhere to be found, and I said, "Hold on, where is the man Is he on a break when the boy is talking? And then Sean is just casually skipping over him and going to the next question. I said, what the hell is going on here? And, like, the man didn't even get a chance to translate. Like, it wasn't, I don't know if they were, did they have subtitles floating in the air? I didn't get it. I didn't get it. She was jumping over him.
Look at what she said. I don't think she was a virgin before meeting Johnny. She didn't need
No.
Woo, honey, you can never get too much practice in your riding. Those two, listen, if she went as OnlyFans, because I'm so intrigued, I would buy and just see there for the OnlyFans.
Which one?
Ella.
Oh, right. Oh, God, no. No. But yeah, you think she's got a lot of men that want her?
Yes, that's a thing. Like, Nabs, I'm looking in the comments. They're like, yeah, I love her flubber. You know, they love it.
Ugh.
They love it. They love it. They're like, yeah, I love this.
That's crazy.
Listen, don't be shaming. Everybody, has what they like. No, she was running away because they didn't talk nothing about her.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about her, and I think maybe in the end they decided against it, of telling people that she was pregnant. But yeah, I just, with their storyline, I mean, their storyline was quite short anyway. What was really the bigger things that happened? Her having sex on the first night, which was embarrassing. What else did they do? They went out. I think they just, what's it called?
But bigger women have bigger titties. So,
Which bigger women? Memphis, you mean?
No, well, but Ella has big titties too. Yeah, there's a huge interest in BBWs. Men love those.
Big black women.
No. Beautiful big woman.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I always say. I'm sorry. I'm quite late here, guys. I'm so sorry. What is it? Beautiful big women.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay. I thought it was beautiful black women, but there we are.
Yeah, they like them thick.
No, big black women. Big black women. Okay.
They like them thick, thick, thick. Ah. They have the titties that are like people's heads.
Yeah, because some of them like to be slapped up with the breasts and
yeah, they like to be
yeah.
Exactly. They love it. So don't shame. I'm sure there are a few men in there who've tried it. Like Ella's boobs are like my face. Like me and your face, Nabs, is what her boobs are.
Yes.
Yeah, she has big ones.
Oh yeah. I noticed that actually. As she was sitting there on the chair. Because they slide to the side, don't they? Kind of like Kalani. But she's bigger, I think.
Mm-hmm. No, she's bigger than Kalani.
100%.
Oh, okay.
Who else have we got?
That's okay. So we're done with those two. Now let's go to the next one. We did Hamza and Memphis. Boring. Let's go to the foolishness. Which one you want to start with first? Mike and Jimena, Gino and Jasmine, or Ben and Mahogany?
Which one to start first, you said?
Yeah, which one you want? I think we should do Jasmine and Gino because they were the least. Because the other two were crazy. Yeah. Jasmine. Well, we're gonna come back to Jasmine because we got to talk about her with Ben's friend, and that was crazy. Jasmine and Gino do not need to be together. Jasmine needs to leave him alone because you know what? She had to sleep with him on national television. Then she had to sit here and have him bring her a toothbrush. Remember? He brought her a toothbrush. Like, I don't understand. Are you telling somebody that they're filthy? Like I don't understand why you bringing somebody a toothbrush and deodorant. Like, are you telling them they don't keep clean?
Well, yeah, I mean, you would think so, wouldn't you?
Like, that's like, I couldn't imagine somebody bringing me a toothbrush and being like, "Oh, I got this for you."
Yeah, it would be a bit ridiculous, to be fair. As a present? Don't know. That's a casual thing. Like, babe, yeah, I got this for you to use when you come over or whatever. But don't present it to me like it's the biggest thing you've ever. No, that's out of order.
And then after you get done doing that, they're having these. First of all, the fact that she embarrassed herself on national television and told people that she enjoys having sexual relationships with Gino. Let me tell you something. I would rather watch Ella any day before I watch Jasmine and Gino. That just looks disgusting. And did you see the kitchen or his kitchen patch? And
No,
you know he only got the little patch in the back. Oh my God, Naps. Are you sleeping?
no, I don't know.
You know Gino has a little patch in the back, but like it's just
Oh,
his
yes. Yes, sorry. My brain just went blank. Yes, he's got the little edges at the back. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What about it?
I don't understand how it grows like that. Like when you lose hair, how did it
It's
just?
weird, right? It's weird. I don't know. I've been trying to figure it out actually because when you look at the back, it's quite dark. Now, does he color it to make it look like it's a dark patch of hair? Because his eyebrows and everything are not necessarily. Actually, they showed us his pictures from when he was young. They were kind of dark, weren't they? He is a brunette, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Is he dark
But
haired?
he should be gray by now.
That's what I'm saying. The back kind of looks colored. So, and I've analyzed it a bit. When he puts the hat on, the hat seemed to end right on top of the hair patch, which
Yes.
makes it look like there's hair there. So you wouldn't know because even the way he wears the caps, he doesn't wear it like the way people wear it above their ear and the cap sits in the front properly. He sets it backwards. He tilts it backwards. So
But
that the
how does
way
he find a hat for his head? Because he has a large head.
he has a long head, yeah. I don't know how he does it. That's probably why he always looks so awkward. But he tightens it up. That's all I know. He makes sure he has one that he can tighten up.
Because I was looking at his head and I just couldn't believe his head could fit that hat. Like maybe a cowboy hat, because you know you need a lot of room. Like he got a big head, and I wonder how he because he can't wear that to work. Like, how do you?
Well,
That's unprofessional to wear that at work.
well, to each their own, I suppose. But sometimes people get away with certain things because, you know, people don't say nothing about it, and then they carry on wearing what they want at work.
No, but he works like when you go to work, right? And you don't work for yourself, you have to keep up a certain type of attire. He
Yeah.
works in a factory, right? So even
Yes.
though like when you go to have business meetings with your boss, you can't wear a hat.
No.
Like if you're a project manager, like
You get away with it, actually. That's a good question, actually. You can't always have the hat on. You just can't. Not in a work setting. You're right. Anyway, imagine
no.
people came through. You can't walk around with that hat on all day long. So I bet you he does take it off at work.
But the thing is, if you're so embarrassed about your head, he could go get himself a man weave like every other man. What they call that? What white people? Toupees. He could get himself a toupee or man weave and look hot.
Yeah.
They give men frontals now, and they do lace
Yes,
fronts as well.
I've seen it online. It's really interesting, actually. You would never know. You would never know that this man has got no hair, but you're there looking like bloody. What's his name? What's his name? How do I forget his name?
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty
No,
had a great
I
fall.
can't with you. No, no, no. No, we're not doing that.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty
Who else is
Dumpty
left
had a
anyway?
great
Come on.
fall. Humpty Dumpty put himself back together again. Humpty Dumpty put a hat on top of his head.
You know what? I can't. I can't. He does have the shape, doesn't he? He does. He does. Typical.
Listen, the fact that Jasmine, listen, there's no amount of money. I was trying to ask Jasmine, you say you are an American literature teacher. Why is
Yes.
your English so bad? And also, when
I
was
thank you, Gina. I trust on you. I still can't get over that. It's small little things. You see, grammar is the main basic for English, and you're telling people you got English literature. Stop lying.
and then another thing is, Jasmine, do you sell, are you a prostitute? Is what she should have asked. Because you said you were on the Sugar Baby website. Also,
Yes.
what are your two other jobs?
Her and her friends.
Mm-hmm.
Sucking dick. Sorry. I said I was gonna be good. I was glad.
He could borrow some hair from Jasmine's Rapunzel wig. You're right. She could give herself a trim. And you can have little curly. Woo! But his head is so big. I don't know what type of hairstyle will make him look decent. Nabia.
Oh, sorry. I pressed the button. You mean his head?
Yeah, I don't know what hairstyle he could do that would get that head, because even if he had hair, the head is abnormally large and it's egg shaped and it's like poof. You think he has something wrong with him? Because we cut it up, but is there something wrong with him?
No. You know what happened when he was born?
What?
You know, you didn't. Okay. I don't know if you've heard about this, but certain times when women are pushing the baby out and they're having a problem when you're crowning and the baby's head is coming out, they use a suction machine. I think they pulled him too long, because you know when a baby is a baby, you can shape the head. Did you not know that? Into, you know how a lot of people have a flat back. A lot of men, sometimes you can tell that the back of their head is flat when they shave their hair down. A lot of the time it's because when your baby is laying in the crib, you were just making the baby lay on its back, looking at the sky. But if you allowed the baby to lay left and right, and you would rotate the position when the baby is new, you know, this is what I'm talking about, like proper born, you can shave the head because the skull is still soft. It's still shaping. That's why sometimes when you see people with awkward head shapes, that's where it's gone wrong, in that stage when they were young. So I think with Gino, they sucked him out with one of those suction machines in the hospital. You know what? I can't with you. I'm done. I'm
sorry.
done. Or pull with forceps. What? What do you mean, Hector? Pull with forceps. But yeah, who else have we got? Ablavi.
Yeah.
Who else have we got? I can't with you. So yeah, we done Ella. We've done. Oh yeah, the other one, Jimena and Mike. Come on. We've got Jimena and
Okay.
Mike.
Okay. Let's talk. We gotta start with the Keebler elf.
With the what?
The Keebler elf.
No, actually, let's talk about Benham and Mahogany, and how he tried to basically. What did you think about the fact that he went back over there without the crew, even though she ran away from him?
I think that I'm sorry. I'm not gonna laugh. I'm sorry. Okay. Gino is
We're
Gino
not talking about Gino. We're talking about Ben. And what do you feel? What did you think about the fact that he went back to Peru without the crew and went there by himself with a camera to spend time with her? No, I'm gonna. You know what,
I
everybody?
don't believe that. I have a hard time. Wait, we're talking about Ben and Mahogany or Gino? I mean, Jimena
Ben
and Mike.
and Mahogany. What do
Ben
you
and
think?
Mahogany.
This is the last time I'm
I
gonna
don't
ask you.
care. I don't care about their relationship makes no sense because why would Ben go back and they do footage and they not show us the footage to now? And then
And
the
then
footage
acting
is
like she doesn't know. She's such a faker.
like it to me. It just was ridiculous. I can't get into their storyline.
Well, did you not think she was? I don't know. I think she's a sugar baby too. I think she's one of those that. I mean, she got $1,000 off him. She probably could have got $1,000 off another 5 guys. You know, I think she's one of those. I don't think her parents necessarily support her with everything. Ablavia, are you paying attention, or should
I
I
am
just?
paying attention. Keep on going. I told you I have nothing to say about this relationship because I think it's fake. I cannot sit here and have my intelligence disrespected by this couple that is fake. And then the problem I have with this couple is Mahogany pissed me off with speaking Spanish at first, like she didn't know English.
I agree.
Then she pissed me off when she proceeded to tell us about how the story sounded crazy. It was like they was playing with my intelligence. I went to where she live? Peru? Where she live?
Colombia, isn't it?
Colombia
No,
again.
Peru.
Again. I went there again. No, it's Colombia, I thought.
No, Colombia is Jimena, remember?
That's right, because I was like, why didn't he go to Lima? Okay, Peru. I went to see her again. First of all, how you getting all this time off of work is one. Because he went the first time for a month. I went again to meet her and just to see. When I went there, she didn't say anything to me. We couldn't meet up. And then I was walking on the beach and I found her. Like, are you
That
crazy?
was weird to me. She was supposed to be at the place where they first met, but then he finds her again. Like, I do believe she's running game on him, 100%. Like, this girl, I don't know what type of game she's running or what type. It seems very calculated. It seems like she's done this before. It seems like she's this whole I'm going to meet you and then I'm going to run away. I'm going to give you a bit of hope, but then I'm going to tell you I'm really confused and I'm not sure. Then I'm going to kiss you and make you feel like you want me, because that was all he needed to stay on, right? Then I'm going to push you away some more. I'm going to run into a taxi and leave and tell you to take all your bags out of the car. And then you say to me you love me and you want to see me, so I allow you to come back to Peru to spend time with me without the cameras. But then, oh no, how dare he? He's a liar, because he did not tell me he was filming. You could see he had a camera up when he told you you're beautiful on the rocks. Like, stop it. Stop it.
But that shit sounds crazy. I was waiting for her and she was strolling on the beach, which told me that she was a hooker. Because only hookers, who's strolling on the beach at night?
No, but why are you there when you're supposed to be there with him? What were you doing on the beach? How was he supposed to know you were there? Was it really a coincidence? What were you doing on the beach? That's what we need to wonder, because that's weird to me. He asked her to meet. They both agreed. He said, we're going to meet where we met for the first time, whatever, so we can start again. And still nothing. God bless
And then
you.
he said they kept talking, and she first didn't want to be with him, and then they kept talking, and he was playing a wuss, and she was playing with him again and being real flighty. I don't know if I like you or not. Then
Yeah.
when he put his foot down and said, "I'm not gonna be with you. I'm gonna be with another woman," she said, "No, no, no. Let's behave. I'm gonna behave." And they started kissing and started having this intimacy, and that she loved it. Like that sounded like bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's hard to believe, isn't it? But we'll see. Did he say he's gonna be on next time or what?
Mm-hmm. I don't
We'll
care.
see.
I thought it was bullshit. I thought it was
Okay, let's
complete and
jump to
utter bullshit.
Hannah and Mike.
And Ben take the hit. Ben is stupid. This is stupid.
What's it called? Hamena and Mike. Now, Mike is still. I can't deal with Mike because he's so stupid at this point. You know, his friends came over to the studio, didn't they, to tell him about this girl. Hamena, I can't seem to answer why she wants him. She already said she's not in love with him. I mean, he was rubbing his skin off till it nearly dropped off, right, Ablavi? He was so red.
Mm-hmm.
The way he was scratching his face and his skin, it was just like, is this how quick you become red? Like, no, not attractive at all. You should have left the bin alone if you were tired.
Are we done? Okay, so now let's get into the friend. The friend comes up on the show, and I agree with Jasmine and Mahogany. If you're in a great marriage, why the fuck are you going on about this? Why are you getting in the middle of this? First of all, I do believe Gino was trying to get at the friend, and I think she enjoyed the attention, so she played with him.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. That's why she's so quick to leave and say bye or whatever. And then before she knows it, before you know it, she knows that he's going to message, right? It's just pathetic. I'm done with Mike as well. Thank you, Damsel, for saying that. I was done with Mike was when he was exposed for being a horrible bigot. Ooh. Why was she talking to Gino anyway? She's married. Yeah, that Jessica girl, right? She kind of threw a spanner in the works, didn't she? Trying to fight up with all the girls.
Mm.
Do you think it was right for her to be there?
No.
Because and what do you think? Did Gino message her first or she messaged him?
I don't care. I just don't understand why a married woman would even entertain him.
Yeah, and I'm surprised that her husband wasn't sitting next to her. That told me she does like the drama.
Well, she's friends with Ben.
Mm.
Anyways, let's get into her. She was sitting there. And, is that her name? What's her name? What's the friend's name? Nancy? Alina was mad Mike didn't get fired too for his racist post. First of all, Mike, when you look like that, I think people need to stop gassing people up. When they were like, Mike, yo, I have plenty of girls. Stop it. You know damn well don't nobody want to date Mike. My God, this damn phone.
No.
Probably church friends, and Ben is entertaining because he is in the drama. Fact, Jessica. So Jessica sat on the couch. First of all, Jessica was very good looking for a woman her age. She has aging like sparkling cider and not like cottage cheese.
You mean the friend?
Yeah.
The one who came on her own?
Yeah. First of all, I don't believe that Ben didn't tap it because that's his type. I just thought it was weird that she has all these men in her phone and is having all these very good. Like I think it's inappropriate for her to be friends with Ben when we know he's a sexual deviant. I'll say it. Because what he meant to say is when he went back to Colombia, she started smashing him.
You mean Mahogany?
Yeah.
He never said they had sex.
That's what he meant. That's why he was happy.
Do you mean when he went back to Peru?
Yes.
Well,
Come on. What you as a man that age with that young girl for? Come on, stop it. And he has a type of woman. Stop it. That friend, I believe he smashed too. He just got too many women just so concerned with his well-being. Like, if my friend tells me he's being scammed by a woman, I'm gonna tell him one time that's stupid. If he ceases to not take my advice,
yeah,
I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna see him go, oh my God, she shouldn't be. Like, even that woman was crazy with Mike too. Honey, I would have let her man take all his money. Not giving what I look like caring because a woman is scamming a dumb man. Please, you better get your licks in.
Yeah. You're right. But no.
But then it was so weird when Jasmine got into it with her and was, listen, there are certain things I refuse to fight over a man, but I am damn sure not going to be fighting off of no man that looks like Gina.
Oh no, I wouldn't. But again, she's been done wrong so many times. She just wants that comfort level. And Gino is that for her at the moment, unfortunately.
Thank you. Oh, I believe it. You ain't going hiking like that. Yeah. We kissing up on the rocks. I could fall and die. Please. And then she had the shorts on and the modesty went out the door. Yeah. He was bringing her back.
Did go out the door.
He broke her back in the night before, and he was like, ooh, let's go take a hike because I'm tired of you breaking my back in. Yeah, that's what happened. He gave her the good American wood. And she threw it back one time. Throw it back. Hey. Because the girl was too upset about her getting the $1,000. And she said, why'd they say that? I said a loan, and you said, no, I will give it to you. First of all, get your money. I don't know why would she be dating Ben for free? Get your money, sis.
But yeah. So who else have we got left?
We have Jimena and Mike.
Okay, so Jimena and Mike. Oh, what's there to say? He invited his friends over to sit on the couch and talk about the relationship. Now, what did you think about the fact that Mike actually believes he's going to make it work with this girl?
This is what I don't get. Like, if he is determined to be used, let him get his bank. First of all, it's not like if she drains his bank accounts, he's not going to have a place to live and food to eat. Pappy and Grandpappy will take care of him. Like, Mike is mad because let me tell you something. I couldn't date in Mike's family, just like because they have a hobbit. You know, the brother was fine, honey. I was like, yes, honey.
Yes.
The other brother was like, okay. And then it was Mike. He was like, what the hell happened with the genetics? The fuck is this?
The genetics, you know what?
The genetics was playing games. They said, curved.
Curved, you know.
It was so disrespectful what the genetics did with Mike. It was so. Those of y'all.
It did, because when they were standing by the fire truck and I said, hold on. And they were there talking. I was like, it's like he's the adoptive brother, completely not genetically linked to them.
Yes,
you know?
He don't look nothing like them.
And he could be adopted, actually. Maybe he just never says it.
And then Mike is dirty, they said. I was waiting for Jimena to tell us that Mike stinked, because I think that's what's her problem with him. I don't think he smells fresh and clean. I think he smells a little bit like garbage.
Oh, I need to grab the cat. Carry on, carry on.
I just think that Mike is ridiculous. I think that fact that he came here on, I think Mike just likes the attention of television, and I really do think that Mike likes women feeling sorry for him, because when he's sitting here looking so poorly with Jimena, this is the most attention from the female sex he's ever gotten, and I think he uses it as a way to get more females, because I don't believe he's this stupid. I know he's stupid, but I don't believe he's this stupid. His last girlfriend when
As
he was
in,
14.
as in to not realize that this woman doesn't want to be with him.
Correct.
I don't think she wants to be with him, but at the same time, she has him in the palm of her hand. She can manipulate him to stay.
Mm.
So she could go to the, you know, places. You can go to places with her kids that he pays for. So, you know, what you're going to do at the end of the day. But these people, when it comes to Jimena and Mike, I think sometimes with the Jimena situation, do you see how quick she turned around and tried to, you know, do the assignment? We spoke about this. You said she should have stayed with him. She tried, didn't she? But she just can't do it because it's not him that she wants.
She doesn't understand the assignment. It's not about wanting him. It's
She just
about
can't
wanting
do it.
better.
She can't seem to get herself to do it.
And that's why she still stays taking outs. Because she should know. I'm sorry. She's too old for us to be having these conversations. I'm really sorry. She's really too old for us to be like, we shouldn't have to tell somebody Jimena's age what the assignment is. We shouldn't have to tell her, hey, you need to stop being a thought pocket and start sleeping with men to get this bag. You know?
Yeah. Which is, yeah, the wrong message. But yes.
No, it's not the wrong message. Listen, everybody can't be a doctor and lawyer. Everybody can spread those legs up in the air and do a full split. If you're not going to go to school, she's already told you she's about open leg lifestyle when she was popping it wide and splitting it on the cam. We're not telling her nothing she ain't going to do. She don't want to work. She want to sleep with Sicario members and pop it wide open for the internet.
Yeah.
She wanted fame, and so did he. He don't love that girl. He don't love himself. He likes the attention. Because Mike said he didn't have a girlfriend since listen, if Mike was willing to date a woman that looks like him, he wouldn't have had no issues. The fact that he's going online with webcam girls and still can't get a commitment is a problem. Like, maybe you date a woman, because Mike is very short from what I can see. Mike looks to be about 5'1". He looks very short.
Yeah.
You know, and what is considered, I'm saying to say this, but an inappropriate size. Like, when you're 5'1" as a man, you're going to struggle dating because that is just too short. Now, I agree, like, the 6 foot is ridiculous, but 5'1", come on, Nabia. 5'1"?
No, you're shorter than me, and I'm not interested. Why am I looking down? No.
5'1", like that is crazy. Like,
I need at least 5. I need at least 5'10" and above. Like, I need at least 5'8" and above.
Really, I say 5'7". I don't care. Like, we could be close, and I don't care. But when you're 5'1", like, I'm a giant next to you. If I wear heels, I'm 5'7". You're 5'1". Like, no.
It's all
5'1".
No.
Shit, even 5'4", like, and that's just an inch. It's like, no.
He's standing on his wallet for a little while. I think Mike must have a little bit of money, because the way he tried to convince her to come.
He don't got no damn money. A plane ticket to where he was going is $228 with taxes on what is it? Delta goes there, JetBlue, American. No, he's going to Colombia. Colombia go to Colombia than it is to go to California. No, he's not flexing.
That's crazy.
Going to Colombia is like, you can go to Colombia for a week and spend $1,000 and live nicely. He could have gone to a 4-star hotel and everything. No, Colombia is not expensive. Even Costa Rica now, El Salvador is hella expensive to go to. It's certain countries are expensive to go to. Even Panama is cheap. That's a $200 flight. Like these, no, he don't got money like that. If he had money like that, go to Sao Paulo, Brazil in high season. That ticket could run you $1,000 easy. You got money, go and take her to Kenya and go on the wild safaris. Go to South Africa. Go to even Paris. Go to the Maldives. Go to Dubai. If you got money like that, go to a private island somewhere. This man is broke.
What? Which man?
Mike. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't pay bills.
I think he's just waiting for Pop and Puppy Granddaddy to die so he can have the deeds to the house. What do you think? But remember, he has other siblings, so I bet you they have to share as well. Mom doesn't pay the bills, so he's spending his little bit of cash on reserves. Okay.
He's just ridiculous. No, he wasn't flexing. That place that he said she went, because I put it into Google and saw the flight. It was 228. It was 228 in coach. Okay. It was American, and he goes through Newark. He's either going to go through Newark or JFK. No, Dusty, you're getting me upset already. I can't stand his Dusty self.
And that's 228.
$228. You want us to do it right now?
No, you're good. You're good. But listen, he just
he's not going first class. He's going coach.
He is just happy he can have sex, and that's all it is for him.
He's just dusty. Absolutely dusty. Talking about, like he was flexing. It's like going to even DR is not that much. If you had money, first of all, he should be bringing her someplace that is coined up. I'm trying to figure out where in Latin America, because they do have these private islands. He could have gone even to the Eden Rock, because the Eden Rock is about $700 a night. Like, go someplace where it's $1,500 a night to stay in a hotel. You know? Mm-hmm. Go someplace where you're gonna spend some coin. Where you spend $1,500 a night. Where you spend $2,000. I'm trying to figure. They have it in the Caribbean, but we know Mike ain't paying that. We know he's gonna be paying $60 for an Airbnb shared room. I'm so petty. I'm sure he has. Yes, he's going to coach, use Survive, fly with spirits, and check 0 bags. Yes. Yes, I know my airfares. I don't be playing around. When he was like, I'm going to go there, I said, I don't understand. See, if he was balling, because Colombia is very cheap, at least because he's from New York. From New York, Colombia, in summer, the most you see that ticket for is $300, $350, and that's catching it high. But you got to go someplace that's high, like Honduras is high. You have to go to a place where there's only one airline that goes there, so they jack up the price. He thought he was doing something. Dusty man. You know, there's nothing more than I hate than a broke man. I can't stand it. Oh, I can't stand it. Because he should be making 6 figures. So he's probably taking home $5,000 a month. And he has no bills. So the fact that he's sitting here this stingy with her, first of all, her man is a stupid gold digger. I'm not living with mammy, daddy, sissy, daddy's wife. No, I'm not living in the broke village. I am living in Medellin. I am living in a condo penthouse. He's going to be paying a little $1,200 a month. No, I'm not doing that. But see, she's dumb. I would have been living large. I would have had a house cleaner, a cook. My kids would have gone to private school. See, that's why I don't respect them.
Well, isn't it American dollars there, or you have different money?
No, it's different money.
Well, it depends how much everything costs. It
It's
might be
very
not rich.
cheap. Colombia is for an American, it's very cheap. Very cheap for an American. Like going to Colombia is cheaper than going to Florida. It's very cheap.
Colombia isn't very expensive for us anyway. I love that country. Okay.
No, he in fact, he can go to Colombia and live with her because he does it online for the winter, and daddy and granddaddy can be with the two other brothers and they could tag team him, and then he could go live there in a condo and be with the two boys. But see, he's stupid. And then come back and live here every 6 months. And see, she could have had that where he lives, or they could live in both, because if the child goes to an American school, then the curriculum is the same. So they could do 1 semester in Colombia, 1 semester in America. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I don't respect this gold digging, and I don't even respect him. Dusty. Yes. I love Medellin. I would live there. I don't know why he's so dusty. But he would have to listen. Colombia is beautiful, but cocaine, honey, is a hell of a drug. And you know they like do everything there. They do it up. The Sicario living is better. But you know what? When you live in Latin America, like, you know how in America, once you get busted by all the alphabet organizations, they take all your money. Do they do that in Colombia? Like, if you messing with the Sicario and the Sicario goes to jail, does the Sicario money leave too? Yeah.
Well, I think it depends. If the federal government wants to chase down any money trail, then yeah, they're gonna want to suck it back. But at the same time, don't they? When they send you to jail, they'll probably get the revenue back by selling your assets as well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, for example, a lot of the time people have art, they collect art and things like that. They will sell that in auction. That's what they do here in England anyway.
The Sicario, listen, I don't know why she messing with the Sicario. I was watching, and when they killed the girlfriends and the mom and the dad, I don't know why she better sit around with the MS-13 in New York and call it a day.
Yeah, you're right. But she didn't.
Well, Nabs, it was wonderful. I have to go, but thank you for the chat. I'm going to really try and watch the 90 Days again. We're not doing Love After Lockup, but P Valley is coming back in June.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
And I'm going to do P Valley and Real Housewives of Dubai because they're both coming in June.
Are they? Let's see how these Arab ladies do it.
Well, everybody I said was on the cast is on the cast. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm doing Dubai. I'm doing P Valley. We're going to do Playboy sometime this week.
Just keep on your notifications, either channels anyway, and then you should be able to join us the next time we come live, isn't it? So
yeah, we're going to do Playboy because I think it's done. And then next week we're going to do The Ultimatum. Did you watch it?
I am in it now, actually. I'm on episode 2, and it's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna binge on it like how I'm child free at the moment. So yes, I will get back to you, and we will do that next week. That will be interesting.
Yeah, because it's not done yet. I will do The Ultimatum.
It's not done yet. We'll have to do the 8. No, let's do the 8 episodes because that's a lot to go through, and then we can do the next part because I think the other couple of episodes come out on the 13th of April, which is in a couple of days. So we need to get.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining anyway, me and Ablavi. We really enjoyed it. Thank you, guys. And catch you guys next time. Take care. And sorry, I'm just going down. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Good night.